Seneca was a Roman philosopher, but how can his teachings be applied to modern life? Seneca the Younger, born around 4 BCE, is most famous for his contributions to Stoicism. He was born into a wealthy Roman family in Córdoba, Spain. Seneca received an upper-class education focusing on language and rhetoric. He was drawn to Stoicism, which emphasized reason, virtues, and living in harmony with nature. He studied under various philosophers in Rome, including Attalus the Stoic. Later in life, he held a successful political career, serving as an advisor to Emperor Nero. However, his time in politics was challenging. Seneca, a man of reason and moderation, found himself increasingly at odds with his pupil, whose impulsiveness and hunger for power grew with each passing day. Their differences created constant tension. Seneca's initial success in tempering Nero's impulses waned as the emperor's confidence soared. Seneca had to navigate a delicate path, maintaining influence without appearing overbearing or provoking. Despite his reputation for stoic virtues, Seneca accumulated significant wealth during Nero's reign, casting a shadow on his teachings. With the death of his co-advisor Burrus, Seneca lost a vital ally. He was devastated by Burrus' death and even retired from public life. His retirement fueled Nero's suspicions, ultimately forcing Seneca to commit suicide. Seneca's philosophy was to live a virtuous life, guided by reason and good character. External circumstances were unimportant, while focusing on the things within your control, like your thoughts and actions. He also believed in living harmoniously with nature and accepting what fate brings. Seneca's strategies are a collection of time plays rediscovered in the Renaissance. They were hugely influential on playwrights like Shakespeare. Seneca's most famous work is a collection of 124 letters known as the Letters from a Stoic. These letters were written towards the end of Seneca's life and addressed to his friend Lucilius, a Roman statesman. They touch on topics such as how to live a virtuous life, how to deal with adversity, the importance of time management, the value of friendship, and how to find peace of mind. Seneca's letters are known for their wisdom and practical advice. They have been a source of inspiration for people for centuries and continue to be relevant today. Seneca's On the Shortness of Life is a philosophical work that argues that while life may seem fleeting, the real issue is that most people waste a lot of time. It's a wake-up call about how much of our time gets wasted away on unimportant things. Seneca argues that life is long enough for great achievements, but most people squander it on distractions. Seneca criticized the pursuit of wealth, status, and luxury, instead urging readers to embrace wisdom and virtuous living. He emphasized time as a precious, finite resource demanding mindfulness. He also warns against dwelling on the past, instead focus on making the most of the present moment by living deliberately and prioritizing what truly matters. Seneca argues that we can find fulfillment and live a rich and meaningful life even with the constraints of time. Some of Seneca's most famous quotes are, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. It is not a man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor."